Okay, so this is for those of you who have never seen a tarantula hawk up close. They're huge. Those things are about 1.25 inches long, well, almost 1.5 inches long. It is the largest species of wasp, I believe. They're supposed to have the most intense sting. And there's this praying mantis sitting on the outside of the fly trap, and these guys want out, and I've already seen them twice try to sting the praying mantis, and he's just chilling. So there they are. That's what a tarantula hawk is. What they do is they basically just find the hole where the tarantulas are hibernating. They fly down in the hole, they sting the tarantula, and their venom actually keeps the tarantula alive, and then they lay their eggs inside the tarantula's body, and then when the babies hatch, they eat the tarantula. And that's how the tarantula hawk procreates and continues on its own legacy. Time to set up the tent trailer. My nephew and his wife and kids are going to be coming and staying in it, and it's been a while since I've opened this thing up, so I'm going to open it up and work on getting everything on it ready. Damn, that thing's a lot of work. I guess that's as high up as it goes. Okay, now I got to pull the beds out, and then somehow I think those lock in place. And then here's the door. I got to slide the door down. Maybe we'll set this thing up and we'll leave it set up. We're not supposed to get any more rain, and we're not supposed to have too crazy of winds, so I got it set up. I'm assuming that it used to have some kind of legs that went underneath this stuff, but yeah, it's long gone. So I'm going to figure something out. I'll probably put maybe a stack of blocks. I mean, I can tell that this pipe went down into something, but I'm going to have to figure something out to hold these beds, give them a little bit of support. But I got the jacks under it. I'm assuming that's how they're supposed to be done. I got the door down. I figured out why it collapsed before. You know, it's kind of tough to do these things when you got no instructions. So this pipe goes up here and it holds this open. What do you think? A little bit dirty? Man, it's hot in there. I gotta get out. Oh my gosh. Whew. Man, that's hot in there. All right, it's coming along. It's definitely set up now. It's usable. It's much more stable than it was before. Yeah, it's, when I shake it, it's much more stable. Now it's got the thing up here that holds this open. So there's no way, I don't think it's going to close now. I don't think any of the wind will blow any of this stuff off. I think it's good to go. Right? All right, I'll show you what's going on with the trailer. Got it all cleaned up, and it turns out the power converter is bad. So this type of power converter runs all of the 12 volt through it. Not just for charging, and not just for putting out power when plugged in, but it runs the entire 12 volt system through there. So if the power converter doesn't work, you have no 12 volt. So it's kind of a crappy system. They don't make that power converter anymore. So I called up my nephew. This is his trailer now. Got it from his mom. He doesn't want to put any money, he doesn't want to put that money into it. It's going to be probably 250 bucks for the replacement converter. They don't have one that exact brand, and the wiring in there is a mess. He's going to use it with the have the propane for the stove, and we'll put lamps in there. I'll run an extension cord out from the RV, so they'll have 110 power for charging, and I have a Wave 3 heater that I'll give them to put in there to keep warm. So there, and I've got the sink working. It's a manual hand pump, so they've got running water. So basically we're able to recreate all the conditions as if this thing did work properly. So yeah, he just wants to use it just for hunting for him and the boys and such. Yeah, for camping more on a regular basis and going out and doing stuff like this, and probably even coming up here. He's talking about getting an RV. His wife Jackie, she's willing to go rough it, but like most ladies, she wants some comfort too. So okay, it's early morning, about 6:30, and I'm out here burning trash today. This is how I do it. I have a burn barrel, and we basically keep all of the paper trash separate, everything, and then it all gets burned. Basically, I take 2 55-gallon hefty bags of trash per month to the landfill. That's it. Everything else gets burned here. And what I do is I wait until the morning. I come out here early in the morning. There's absolutely no wind right now, and this is the best time. It takes usually about, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes, and then afterward it takes about 25 minutes or so for the coals to go out. Basically, it's just white ash when I'm done. All the ash stays in the barrel. I have never emptied the ash out of the barrel yet, and I've been burning out of this barrel the whole time we've owned the property, and there's only about 4 inches of ash in the bottom of it. So all the trash I burned for well over a year totals up to 4 inches of ash in a 55-gallon barrel. So in yesterday's video, I said as an obvious joke that Jimmy is missing. Do you people really think that we would let somebody wander off from this property over 3 months ago and do absolutely nothing about it? That is absolutely absurd. The first sign is going to be for the Bandit Raceway. I've already gone 12 inches deep and the soil is actually wet down there. So yeah, we've gotten a pretty decent soaking here. Every track needs a good set of rules. There it is. All right, there it is. Finished product. Look at that. At the very least, that looks hillbilly official. I'm out here making another preparation that I completely forgot about, which is to make a start-finish line. Okay, so my idea is to use this 1/2-inch PVC, and I'm going to drive this stake in halfway and then just slide this right over the end. And there'll be one on one side and one on the other, and that'll be the finish line and the starting line. Get your face out of there. Get your face out of there. Get your face out of there. All right, look at that. Bam. And if somebody hits these, it's just going to knock them over. So there it is. Start finish line. Okay, so in addition to the rules and all of the other safety improvements I made for the track, the last safety improvement are cones. Sometimes I'll just use the cones to block off the entrance to the track. What this does is it clearly indicates that that is closed. Direction of a turn, you'd put the cone like that so people can see as you approach the corner. It tells you that you're going to be turning that way. On a place like this, it would look like that, so either way you come, you can see that you continue. I can also use it to block off my road, which if we had the track open and we were going to be using this section, I would block it off right here, and on the other side I'd block off the road over there. It might make it a little easier than the sandbags for learning the apex of the corners, especially like when the kids come. Almost 100% positive that they've never been on a racetrack before, and I'm going to try to keep the track etiquette that we use here the same as it would be out on any real racetrack. Yeah, this middle cut through, this is the original racetrack. It came through like this, and the lower section never existed. So I use this area to change directions. Let's say I want to make sure that you don't accidentally go in a wrong direction or something. We would just put the cones across to block it. We can also use the cones to block off the lower section so that we use the original 10 corners, which can be a lot of fun, because what it does is it takes this big corner here and it turns it into one long sweeper. We wanted people to make sure to use the addition. We would put a line of cones across right here in the middle, indicating that you have to turn that way and this way. So no matter what, no matter if you enter this way or you enter from that way, you don't go through here. So the line of cones would be the same, and I'll show you what that would look like. And what it's going to do then is, as you're coming back down, you can clearly see the cone is pointing that you need to re-enter this part of the track that direction. This is where it gets complicated, and you have to know your track etiquette. You have to know what the cones mean. This is exactly how they do it on professional racetracks, because a lot of tracks have many different configurations, and you know, there's no steel barriers that they put up to change the directions or anything. They use cones. That way, if somebody blows it, you're just knocking the cones down. So, but what it does is, as you can clearly see, if you were coming in a clockwise fashion, all you're going to see is a line of cones indicating that you're going to turn this way, because you have no choice. Once you've gone through that entire section and you're coming back, then you're approaching right here and you're going to bingo. You're going to see the cone, which is going to clearly tell you to go that way instead of making the mistake and turning the wrong way, because it would be very easy to do that. And if we had more than one person on the track, that could be dangerous. That's why we would have it set up this way. So, but more than likely, if we were going to use this big section of the track, we're going to just do one at a time. It's going to be time against the clock. So I hope that makes sense to people out there. What you would do is you would line up 2 bikes inside the box, and then you hit a rolling start. And the only rule you make to the rolling start is you just need to have your front ends even. And then when you get to the start line, it's go. The thing with dead starts is you're going to have people doing wheelies. They're going to dump the bike. Sometimes the rolling start's a little easier. It's all a matter of using the cones and how you use them. Yeah, it actually took me Took me about a week of walking everything through and really planning out originally how I was going to make this racetrack, because you really do, you have to put a lot of thought into it if you're going to make it a track that's able to be multi-sized. In other words, you're going to have different areas, different loops. You really have to think it out on how you're going to design how they come together. You got to think about if you had people actually out on the track, how could you coordinate the different areas together? How would you be able to use the cones? All that kind of stuff. So I kind of planned all that out ahead of time, and it honestly, it came together a lot better than I thought it would. So yeah, safety is definitely it's a big thing to me. Scout, come here. Look at her. All of her hair is up. She's barking. And this is the reason why. She did not see me install this sign, and so she thinks it's a person. Scout, come. 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 Come on, it's okay. Be brave, Scout. Good girl. Come here. I actually came over here to just throw a horseshoe. Got this horseshoe. Looks like at one time it was on a horse named Chief. Put a horseshoe on the sign for good luck. It's just a sign. You're okay. I got to put a new wheel on Sue's bike. For some reason, this front rim, that's the third brand new tube I've put in, and it's the third time it pops itself just sitting there. And this one is one of those slime-filled tubes. Didn't make any difference, and it seems like I checked it. All the air is leaking out right around the valve stem. So for some reason, and I felt the inside. It doesn't. I don't feel any sharp edges, but for some reason that rim is cutting the tubes. Even after she went over there and saw the sign up close, she still can't let it go. She thinks it's a person. Is that as close as you're willing to get? Is that as brave as you are? Okay, watch this. Oh, now that you've those two loud noises that you're not sure what happened, where they came from, now this is as brave as you're going to be, huh? Behind the door. Got a call from Aja. She's heading back. Probably be here in about 10 minutes. What do you think, Scout? What do you think, Scout? Oh, come here, don't be scared. Come here. Don't be scared. Come here, Scout. Don't be scared. Scout, don't be scared. Hey, come here. Hey, don't be scared. Come here. It's okay. Scout, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Come here. Don't be scared. You think he's scared? Look at you, scaredy. Don't be scared. Ow, shit. Oh my gosh. The dog's gonna take off on me. Oh my gosh, she's so scared. She is so scared. Come on, dog, don't be so scared. Look, it's Moo Moo. Remember Moo Moo? She's like, wait a minute. She's like, I remember this rig. I remember this. Come here. Good girl. Remember Aja? Come here. Yeah, look, there she is. Look, there she is. Okay, stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Okay, stay down. Oh yeah, she remembers you.
You're such a person boy.
She still is, but she's huge.
You're such a puppy boy. You're such a puppy.
Look at how happy she is to see you. Yeah, she totally remembers you. Okay, calm down, Scout. Calm down, sweetie. Isn't this amazing?
What?
How green it is here?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, wait till you see your camp.
I gotta go get parked.
Okay. Okay, I'll walk over there. Hey, slow down. Slow down, girl, slow down. You wanna go see Jeff? Wait. Kellogg's in here, come on. That's right, Kellogg's here too. Don't worry, Kellogg's here. Come on. All right, let's go, come on. We'll take the shortcut, come on. Let's take the shortcut, come on. We'll take the shortcut. What do you think? What do you think, girl, huh? We'll take the shortcut. She has been waiting for her friends to get back for so long. This is what she's been waiting for. Okay, she's finally calming down a little bit. Here's Homie. What's going on, buddy? What are you doing? What's going on, little man? All right, that was exciting. So next time I come back, I'm gonna have to make sure I put on the harness on Scout. The choke collar, I use it for training her for walking, but I didn't realize that she was gonna just pull on it so hard, going crazy with everybody. And yeah, we filmed a little bit, but we'll be back over. We got lots more to film. Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. So look at this weed. It's got all these flowers and spikes.